Hello? Is there anyone there?
Oh, hello, Mr. Bond.
Who's that?
You seem to have a habit of escaping us.
Escaping you? What? I don't even know who you are.
Escaping from telling us what's going to be on this evening's show.
So you tie me to a chair. Very original.
Tell me what's coming up. Okay. You don't want to tell us anything. Well, I'll be back.
What are you doing? We go live in 5 minutes.
Just warming up.
Dance me, dance me, dance me, dance me, dance me, dance me. Come and have a little dance me.
Hello and welcome to Talk That Talk. I'm David Fabro.
And I'm Sharon Thomas.
Now, as you all know, 2012 marks the 50th anniversary of the James Bond franchise, and a couple of weeks ago the 23rd film in the franchise was released, and that was called Skyfall.
Yeah, which has totally smashed box office records and got rave reviews.
Absolutely. So we couldn't resist the opportunity to smarten up a little bit and have a Talk That Talk 007 special.
Well, so on the show this week, we'll be seeing what Bond-themed treat Ladies' Man Joe has been learning how to prepare.
A fashion expert, Terry Lee, is with us to give her a verdict on the outfits that could be seen at the Skyfall premiere.
But first, we are all dying to see how our showbiz reporter Misha got on with the celebrities at the Royal Albert Hall's red carpet event. Let's take a look.
I'm Misha Patel for Talk That Talk, and we're here at the grand premiere of the 23rd Bond film Skyfall, starring Daniel Craig, Ralph Fiennes and Judi Dench. The film will be releasing on October the 26th and is coinciding with the 50th anniversary of the legend Bond, James Bond. As you can hear, the crowds here at the Royal Albert Hall are very excited to see their favourite stars, and so are we. Let's have a look.
You both know what's at stake here.
There isn't much road left.
Take the bloody shot.
The cast got to meet royalty tonight as Charles and Camilla turned up on the red carpet. However, this isn't the first time Bond has met the royal family this year, as he escorted the Queen to the Olympic opening ceremony. The excitement surrounding the Royal Albert Hall was so immense, we decided to talk to some of the fans for their opinions.
I think it's stereotypically British, probably in the past, but I think it's great. I think it's the glam.
I think it's
Britain.
quite British. I think there's something about it, like everyone knows it.
Everyone wants to be James Bond, innit? You come out thinking, I can jump from buildings, I can do roly-polies. I wish I could just beat people up and get away with it.
He's got a lot of style about him, he's got lots of suave, appeals to a lot of women, so maybe in that way he does, but certainly in the sort of the violence aspect, I hope he doesn't represent British culture. You've got people who come to see Bond for the action, you've got other people who come and see it for the gadgets, for the storyline, and then of course for the Bond girls and the Bond villains.
We were able to spot some famous faces on the red carpet entering the hall ahead of the premiere. The likes of Jeremy Clarkson, Beverly Knight and JLS attended the event. The evening left everyone reeling for the release of Skyfall, long awaited since the 2008 film Quantum of Solace. Misha Patel, Talk That Talk.
Looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very jealous she got to go.
Yeah. Anyway, we have Sam here, who is a huge 007 fan, so I'll leave you two to talk about the film.
Excellent, thanks Sharon. Nice to meet you, Sam. Thanks for coming along this evening.
That's fine.
So, you're a big James Bond film fan, so I guess the question is, which one's your favourite?
Oh, that's a tough one. It literally is like choosing your children, but I would probably say for old school values something like Thunderball.
Oh, okay, that's the one with the Jet's rocket suit, isn't it?
Yeah, I think aspects of it, like the underwater scene towards the end, to see that scale and the battle sequence that was just done for real, which you rarely see things like that these days. But I think for a modern value, something like Casino Royale done it for me.
Sure, sure. And the modern James Bond films, obviously Skyfall coming out a couple of weeks ago. Have you seen it?
Yes.
What did you think?
Oh, do you know, it was brilliant. I was so nervous about seeing it, thinking please be good, but it just had all the elements of just emotion and darkness, but also the action that just went together so well. Made a really good Bond film.
Is he your favourite Bond?
He's definitely fast growing.
He's good, isn't he?
I'd say he could potentially be, yeah.
Sure, sure. And it's not just the character of Bond that's become synonymous with the brand. Obviously, you've got the James Bond car, which everyone looks out for. What was the car in the latest film? Was it an Aston Martin?
The Aston Martin, yeah. The Aston Martin's been used in the most recent Daniel Craig films due to a picture deal. But that's definitely, the DBS is probably my favourite, I think, because it's just so solid and it just looks like an animal the way it is. But for old school value, something like the Lotus Esprit.
That's the one that went into the water as a submarine. I think every Bond fan remembers that moment. So I have to say, obviously we're testing your knowledge here, but we do have a little challenge available to us. Our producer, James, upstairs, reckons he can recite every single James Bond film in date order under 25 seconds.
Okay.
Can you?
I'll give it a go.
So are you up for the challenge?
Of course.
Okay, well we've got a countdown timer, so I'll count you down. 25 seconds to name every single James Bond film from back in the 60s right up to present day with Skyfall. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, can we have the counter? 3, 2, 1, go.
Dr. No from Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Diamonds Are Forever, Live and Let Die, The Man with the Golden Gun, The Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker, For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy, A View to a Kill, The Living Daylights, License to Kill, GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, Die Another Day, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall.
Stop the clock. 4 seconds left. Very, very good. James is not happy out there. He's hanging his head in shame.
Well, sorry.
Thank you very much for being with us, Sam. That's excellent James Bond trivia. Right, moving on. We have Sharon talking to Terry Lee, the fashion expert, talking everything fashion from the red carpet of the Skyfall premiere. Sharon.
Hi, yes, we've got Terry Lee with us. How are you?
Thank you.
Yeah, so you're here to help us judge the outfits worn on the red carpet at the premiere. Now, I suppose when you think about James Bond, you think about the style and the glamour. So I'm pretty sure the people on the red carpet were feeling the pressure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, red carpet events in general are scary enough, but being on the Bond set and then on the red carpet, it must be terrifying.
Yeah.
But definitely, I think Naomi Harris is my favourite for sure.
Oh, she looks stunning,
She
didn't
looked
she?
beautiful, yeah.
Fortunately, actually, I think we've got some pictures of the actors from the film on the red carpet. First up, we're going to be looking at Bernice Marlowe.
Yeah, I believe she was wearing a Vivienne Westwood gown. It was absolutely beautiful, huge red gown. I mean, my only comment is that it kind of moulded into the carpet a little bit too much, so I'd maybe think in another occasion it'd be perfect, but for this one I'm not so sure.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Great colour though.
Yeah, it looks beautiful on her with her pure white skin, but
yeah. Brilliant. I think next we're going to be looking at the gorgeous Naomi Harris.
Yeah, definitely one of my favourites. Marius Schwab actually made this dress.
Right.
Beautiful sheer fabric with kind of a mermaid sequin undergarment, which was so beautiful.
Yeah.
I think she had a few problems walking down the red carpet in it though. So
yeah. Oh gosh.
Yes.
Oh, brilliant. Bit cold as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, now all-time legend Judi Dench.
Yeah, I mean, she looked so elegant on the night in a ice blue dress and got a jacket. She looked beautiful, but I think most people were talking about her accessories. So
yes, yeah.
She was wearing a diamante necklace and earrings, and apparently had a bit of a bedazzle on the back of her neck.
A bit of bling going on back there. Yeah, was it 007 she had?
007 and a little gun as well.
See, she's fashionable,
Yeah.
our Judy. Right, yeah, oh gosh, now definitely my favourite, the gorgeous Daniel Craig.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he always has to get up to standards, and he did again in another Tom Ford suit, which it seems to be his kind of piece now, always a Tom Ford suit. But no, he looked brilliant. I just think he's so fit now from doing the movies, and I'm not sure it fitted him as well as it could have.
Showing some of the muscles
Exactly.
there, but yeah, brilliant. Yeah. Okay, well, so you said your favourite was Naomi,
Naomi
wasn't it?
Harris, yeah, definitely. I mean, Bernice's dress was beautiful, but I just think in another scene maybe.
So she definitely wins on that stake as
For
well.
sure, yeah.
Brilliant. And yeah, so Daniel Craig, I think, would have to be my favourite.
Yeah, I think Javier was kind of up there.
Yes.
He did look brilliant.
Yeah, but he is the villain, isn't he?
Exactly.
In this piece, so,
he looks much better than he did in the movie.
Okay, brilliant. Right, well, thank you very much for joining us. Brilliant insight as always, and I think I might be taking some of those little dazzly tips from our GD as well. Great, okay, well Bond isn't just known for his dapper dress sense, he's also known for his signature drink, the Vesper Martini, shaken, not stirred. Never one to miss an opportunity for a drink. Our Joe went down to the Beaumont in North London to learn how to make the famous cocktail. Let's see how we got on.
Thank you very much, guys. You join me here at an exclusive London bar where I'm here to learn how to make a Skyfall Martini. Now, of course, it's a James Bond twist on the classic drink, and I'm very lucky to be joined by an extremely skilled tutor, cocktail specialist, Matt. Right, let's make a Skyfall Martini. First, talk me through the ingredients we've got here.
Okay, we've got Martini Bianco.
Naturally.
It's going to go in for 2 pots.
Okay.
Absolute vodka there. This is absolutely the best vodka.
Have you got a sponsorship deal with them or something?
Oh, yeah. They pay me £5 every time I say that.
Okay.
Crushed ice, which is pre-crushed.
Okay.
Blue Peter style. These are the 2 measurements we're going to be using, that for the martini, that for the vodka. Pre-done the lemon as we don't have the zest. Squeezed it into the glass and rubbed it around just to make sure that...
What does that do, rubbing it around the rim?
Just make sure that when you take the first sip, the lemon will hit your nose and hit your lips, so that it's definitely citrus flavoured within the drink. And then there's the shaker. Okay, let's get cracking then. Step 1. We crush the ice.
Crush the ice, yeah. See, crush or crack, I'm still not sure.
It's a delicate blend. Unfortunately, we don't have the correct tools to crack, so we're going crushed.
Okay. Are you a Bond fan yourself?
I am more sort of the old school Bonds, Roger Moore or Sean Connery.
Sleazy old Roger, that's who you like. Yeah, there was a lot of spanking women on the bottom and telling them to get on with things, which I don't think they can really get away with these days.
Probably not, although that would be an interesting movie to watch.
Yeah, that's a slightly different sort of film, I believe. What stage are we on now?
We've put all the ingredients together and now we're just putting it into... Bond always likes it shaken, not stirred, so
of course,
yeah. Put it in the shaker.
And that's with 2 parts of the martini, 1 of the vodka. Yeah. Okay. You know, he always says shaken, not stirred, right? I've always wondered this. Does it actually taste different? And would he know if the barman was to foolishly give him a stirred one?
I think he would, yeah. It's the way the ice, because here we've strained it through, so the ice isn't actually going into the drink with the stirring. It sort of blends more, and that's why it's got that cloudy colour.
Oh, right, okay. So he does know his booze, he doesn't just want to sound cool?
He does know his booze, yeah. Hang on, I'm just going to get some tweezers.
Okay. As you can see, we're still very much in the preparation phase.
Oh no, we're done.
Are we done?
This is a beauty.
It shows my cocktail knowledge, doesn't it?
There you go.
And that's it. This is the celebrated Skyfall Martini. I mean, unfortunately, I'm driving, so I can't taste any. I mean, would you like to have a sip?
Might as well, just to make sure I've done it correctly.
This can be a James Bond moment, yeah. Look at that, drinking on the job, so unprofessional.
So it's beautiful. Best martini I ever made.
And that's how you make the Skyfall Martini. Thank you so much to Matt. Matt, it's been a pleasure today.
It's been mine as well.
It's back to David and Sheeran in the studio.
I don't know, Joe gets all the good jobs. And by the modern power of technology, we have him here today. Joe, to what do we owe the pleasure?
Well, David, I just thought, what's a Bond-themed show without your very own James Bond?
So-and-so. I think we all know who looks the part here. Thank you very much.
Okay, boys, you're not auditioning for the role of James Bond here.
I know, tell me about it. Get a load of this guy, eh? No, I just wanted to pop in and give you guys a taste of the wonderful Skyfall Martini that we prepared, so dig in.
Well, it's not going to kill us, is it?
Oh, no, it's going to be the best martini you've ever had, and I know, David, you've had a few.
Cheeky. Right,
let's have a taste then. Come on then. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's got a kick to it, hasn't it?
It's good.
Right, now listen, guys, right? I know it's good, but you've got the rest of the show to finish, okay? And drinking on the job's a little bit unprofessional, so...
Well, I noticed you've got one yourself there, Joe. But I am afraid that's all we've got time for tonight.
Yeah, we'll be back again, same time next week with another great show for you.
Well, thanks once again to Terry Lee and Sam for joining us this evening. And of course to Joe for the fantastic cocktails.
We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.